So for me, variable rate nitrogen is quite an important part of the system if growers have the ability to do it. It basically means that we can tailor the nitrogen input to the demands and the requirements of the crop at that particular point in time during the growing season. And like with all inputs, making sure that we're using the right product at the right time, both from an economic and an environmental perspective, is really important.
So we've been using variable rate nitrogen for a number of years now. Because our soil types are quite variable, we decided that actually that was having an effect on the crop. So we were looking to apply our nitrogen in a variable way to account for those uneven crops.
So we apply nitrogen in a prill form in a hopper on the back of the tractor, and we have section control on that machine, so we spread at 24 metres, and the information coming from Omnia will basically turn the hopper on and off. So it'll turn the shutters on and off and only spread where it's needed.
So my growers are measuring their nitrogen requirements in two different ways. Most are using satellite imagery, but others have got plant vision sensors, essentially both telling us the same thing. So they're measuring the amount of chlorophyll in the crop at a particular point during the season. And understanding that level of chlorophyll, what that means, how much nitrogen that crop needs at that particular time, allows us to then make sure that the nitrogen application is tailored and we're not overfeeding or underfeeding at that particular time.
We are creating our variable rate nitrogen plans through a combination of satellite imagery and plant vision sensors on our sprayer, which we've been using for a year. Having the two options allows us to make a sort of tailored approach to those variable rate plans. The plans themselves are created on the Omnia hub, and then we're just exporting those straight into the fert spinner control box.
Since we've taken on Omnia, we're actually doing a lot differently to what we were before. There's some things that haven't changed, they've just got more precise. So we might be using similar products, but we're using less of them and they're more targeted. But I find myself using the software an awful lot more because it's so user-friendly, and I've got it on my phone or on the tablet or in the office. You spend that 5 minutes having a quick look at something that you might not have done previously.
The tailor mapping and Omnia as one unit allows us to have all the information that we've got at our fingertips in one central place, and we can then start to unpick it and use it to the benefit of our business on a grander scale.
Well, since we've been using Omnia, I've noticed a lot of benefits, but one that stands out this season is we used variable rate application of N in the main dose and the last dose, and as a result of that we've carried 30 tonne through till next season, and given the current pricing we're quite happy with that.